of the Sunday slate was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
I knew it was going. Do you know what fucks me off about this game, right? You knew we were going to lose, but the Broncos somehow made you believe they might get something. Typical Denver Broncos game. And all the Broncos fans right now are like, oh, did you say that game? I think we're elite now because of that one single game. Like, do you know what? Bradley Chubb and the boys did very well on defense.
Yes, they did.
Pretty hard in this game. Drew Lock, do you know what? He's okay if he fucking calms down. But he's only okay? He is a decent backup quarterback is what he is.
Tim Patrick with that beautiful sideline catch.
I like him. Nice kid.
Oh.
Yeah, nice
beautiful
player.
toe tapper.
Nice player. By the way, Jerry Jeudy, where the fuck were you at? Oh, that's right. Drew Lock refused to acknowledge your existence until the last minute of the game. But what fucks me off is, okay, we only had just under a minute to drive in the fourth quarter to get something from this game. So what do they do? There's about 40 seconds left. So what I'll do is I'll throw the ball down the middle for 2 yards. Fuck off. Then you throw a pick just to fucking wind us up even more. Hey guys, I'm Drew Lock. I'm actually having a half decent time of this. I'm actually doing okay against one of the best teams in the modern history of the NFL. Do you know what I should do? Just to equal the balance, throw another pick. Yeah. Oh, Pick Party Lock has arrived, baby. Just not even like a sense, not even like a desperation pick where he's hauled it up. Nah, just tosses it down the middle. Who's playing safety? You. Catch this. Boing. Fucking hell. Do you know what? Credit to the Broncos as an overall team. It was lovely to see. By the way, Garrett Bowles picked up his contract, had a fantastic game. Probably the best player we had for the entire game. Nice to see a player pick up his money and then play quite well, actually. I would argue that he's played better since he's got the money, albeit only one game. And then he comes out and says, yeah, a lot of that's to do with Vic Fangio. Okay, so it wasn't a good deal because he is a fucking useless gimboid. I'm just, yeah, it is what it is. We lost. We were expected to lose and we lost. Do you know what? That's the worst I've seen the Chiefs play all season. And they still won. What does that say? Still hovering around the Steelers, just waiting like, oh, Ben, don't fuck up against Washington, Ben. That would be really awkward, wouldn't it, Ben? Wouldn't that be awkward, mate, if you just fell over and Pat Mahomes shoved his dick in your ear? You can see the shit coming out of them. 14 plays, 82 yards, 6 minutes 44. Drive kept alive by a Pittsburgh penalty on 4th and goal. And Washington are just 4 points behind the vaunted Pittsburgh Steelers. Make-A-Wish is making its biggest wish to date. The 4-7 Washington. I'll tell you what, I didn't have them winning 4 games. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I am impressed. Go
tonight, we got one more game going tonight, and that's Buffalo and San Francisco.
Yeah, right now the Washington game's going on, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering what the fuck we're talking about. And, of course, is it Bills in San Francisco, right?
Yep.
I think that could actually be an upset.
You think San Fran's going to win?
Well, I mean, they beat the Rams, you know?
I mean, they do have San Fran as the 1.5 point favorite.
San Fran don't have anything to play for but pride at this point.
That's true.
And they don't have, there's no pressure on them. Bills, got to get a win. Got to get a win. You want to cement your place in the AFC. You want to make sure that you come in red hot and rolling. You don't want to come in off the back of a couple of dodgy looking wins and a dodgy couple of losses. You want to come in strong. There's the reason why overall, if you look at the team that wins the Super Bowl, it's normally the one that comes red hot into the playoffs. It's always that case, you know? Because otherwise the New York Giants wouldn't have won it twice, including knocking off the undefeated Patriots that time. So, you know, there's plenty of quality there. I think the Bills have definitely, they should be winning, but I do think San Francisco's got enough to cause an upset. I do. I actually think that'll be a lot more, I'll tell you what, it'll be a lot more exciting than watching the Cowboys and the Ravens tomorrow, because that looks awful on paper. Right
well,
now.
Lamar Jackson will be back for that game, too.
Okay, so that'll be 45-0 next. Fuck you, Dallas. America's team. Or like America's pylon.
Boys. The Cowboys, if you know, having to deal with Lamar Jackson wasn't enough. They have lost Zach Martin, their key left tackle for the season, to a calf injury. So now, not only does the Red Rocket have to play, he's also got nobody to cover him. Do it. Do it. I'm waiting.
Fuck right off. I'm not watching the Cowboys. I'll be watching Impact tomorrow night. Go away.
But yeah, that's all, folks.
All
right. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this.
Or I'll come to your house and I'll slap you with a wet kipper again.
Oh, God, here we go with the kippers.
You know what? We're going to upgrade the fish. This time around, it's going to be a salmon.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, and if it continues, I'm going to shove a baked Alaska up your mother's anus. Subscribe to this channel or I'll kill you all.
All right, folks. Have a good night.